Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Hola clase, ¿cómo están? Bien? I hope you've had a chance to look at the two videos I posted yesterday. I noticed that there were a few people that watched the first video, but some of you did not watch the second video. I'd highly encourage you to watch the second video because I go into more detail with more applications on how to use it. So today I'd like to share with you this video, which is a little bit mechanical, but it gives us a chance to practice the conjugation together. So we're going to work on imperfect subjunctive. And remember, to conjugate in the imperfect subjunctive or past subjunctive, you need to first, step one, conjugate in the preterite form in the third person plural. In other words, you have to work the conjugation for they or you guys. So ellos, ellas, ustedes. Step two, you're going to drop the ron at the end of the sentence. And step three, you're going to replace ron by ra or the other forms of ra, as in ras, ras, ra, ramos, rais, ran. So let's take a look at the verb conocer. So conocer in the preterite is conocieron. So we're going to drop the ron and add ra because it's yo. Beber. How will you say yo in the subjunctive? Past tense. So start with they, bebieron, and that will be bebieran. Estar, nosotros. Now we're getting interesting because estar is irregular, so it is estuvieron. So we're going to drop the ron and put ramos. Now, with the nosotros form, before you add ramos, you have to add an accent mark, which I'm going to add it right now, and we're good. Estuviéramos. Ellas servir. So let's see. They served, past tense, sirvieron, drop the ron, sirvieran, because it's ellas. Tu saber. Well, this is one of those irregular verbs from the preterite. Remember the song we've learned? Fui, di, supe, tuve, quise, supe, conduje, etc. Well, tu saber will be supieron. Drop the ron. So supieras, because it's tu. Tu escribir. Escribieron. Drop the ron. That will be escribieras. Tu decir. Irregular. That's the DJ verb. So dijeron. Drop the ron. And that will be dijeras. Repetir, ella. It's a boot verb. Repitieron. Drop the ron. That will be repitiera. El despertarse. El, conjugate the verb. So we got to put the pronoun before the conjugated verb. So se. And let's see, conjugation for despertar. I'm sorry, despedir. Despidieron. Drop the ron. And put the ending for el. So ra, se despidiera. Ellos traer. Another irregular verb. So they brought, preterite, trajeron. Drop the ron. And we put for ellos, trajeran. Nosotros empezar. Empezaron. Drop the ron. Empezáramos. Well, empezáramos. It's a word with emphasis on the third last syllable. So we're going to have to change that. Put an accent mark. And hopefully it's going to work here. Okay, there you go. Empezáramos. Tu seguir. Well, they followed. Siguieron. And drop the ron. Siguieran. ras. Tu almorzar, ron, drop the ron, almorzarás. Let's see. Oh, let's look at some irregular verbs here. Let's look at dar. So dar is a verb that conjugates like an ER-IR verb. So ellos dieron. Drop the ron, dieran. Conducir. That's another irregular verb. That's a J preterite. So condujeron. Drop the ron, condujera. Let's see, leer. That's another tricky one because it is leyeron with a Y in a preterite. Drop the ron, leyera. Ser ir, remember, they have the same conjugation. Fueron, remember? Drop the ron, fuera. Let's see another one here. Okay, ponerse. Well, first, it's ellas. So the pronoun that goes with ellas with reflexive verbs is se. And then we have to conjugate poner. Well, poner in the preterite is pusieron. So drop the ron, pusieran, because it's ellas. And we got one more here, querer. Querer is irregular in the preterite. Quisieron. Drop the ron. Quisiéramos. Quisiéramos. So we have to change this letter and make it into an accent. So quisiéramos. To preferir, that's a boot verb. Let's do hacer. Remember, they did is hicieron. Drop the ron. Hicieran. Poder is also irregular. So they were able to. Pudieron. Drop the ron. Pudieras. Nosotros ir. Well, they went. Fueron. Drop the ron. Fuéramos. Fuéramos. So in the nosotros form, always you're going to have an accent mark before the ramos. So we're going to change that. Put an accent mark. And we're good. Another tricky one. All of those with ER and IR with the vowel on the stem are going to have the Y, right? So oír, oyeron, drop the ron, oyeras. Remember, conjugation of ir, just like ser. So ir, fueron, drop the ron, fueras. Creer, we're going to have a Y, right? Because that's the same idea. And remember, with reflexive verbs, you always have to put the pronoun. The pronoun that matches yo is me. And quedar, third person, preterite, is quedaron. Drop the ron. Quedará. So, for part of your homework for today, May 21st, is you're going to write the answers of these 40 on a Word document. I know that you can pretty much submit and you're going to find the answers, but I truly hope that you take the time to practice that, because next week we're going to be doing some higher level things, but I want this week for you to practice with the conjugation. So you're going to have 40 answers to write from Kia. In addition, I'm going to send you a link to Kobe Spanish. We've used this in the past, remember? And you're also going to write these 30 conjugations for me on a Google Doc. All right? And that will be the homework for this week. Now, I'm going to upload another video, which I would like you to watch. There's not much that you have to do with it at this point, but I'd like you to watch, because that is going to introduce new things that we're going to be working on coming up soon. Okay? Any questions? Contact me.